What's on the Slate podcast. There you go.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Hello, everyone. My name is Nathan.
Hi, Nathan.
I'm Victor.
Miguel.
Ronnie.
Victor.
You know you have your dogs out?
Yeah. What is it? What is with that? Actually,
we did not plan this. He literally took off his socks and shoes.
Well, my
entered-
shoes were. I got water on them. They were wet, so I don't want to get ammonia.
I'm scared.
pneumonia.
That's not how you get pneumonia.
Oh, what do you get then? Hypothermia.
You get chiclosa. Okay, so I want
That's funny.
I wanted to start off this episode with first of all thanking all the subscribers we have on YouTube
yes.
right now.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's so awesome. We're at like 488, I think, right now.
That's crazy.
A big jump. Thank everybody. Thank the
What were we
God.
at?
We
the
were
beginning of the week?
we were at 60 on Monday. 60 or something,
crazy.
and then we're at 488. It's Undertone, the Undertone video. So yeah, we just really wanted to thank you guys for like supporting us and hopefully enjoying this fun stuff we talk about.
I hope you guys are real.
Yeah, I hope you're
Yeah.
real.
Okay, no Sam bots. You better not be a bot.
no bots. And yeah, we just, like I said, really appreciate it, and we're really thankful because we really just like talking about film, and we're glad that we get to talk to people about film.
Yeah,
all the
absolutely.
people watching, enjoying this. We're enjoying it as much as you are. So, anyone else want to say like a cool
I
thing?
want to thank everybody. To the grace of God, man, we had 100 subscribers in a day. Like, it's just been so great. Nathan's been doing a really, really good job pushing on a lot of the mechanical stuff on the podcast. So a lot of props to our friend Nathan, posting consistently.
Oh yeah.
Thank you,
Reposting
thank you.
the link on YouTube
Thank
when
you.
we get a
Thank
post.
you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Linking everything, telling people to tap in. So I think that's just Nate trying to carry us, and I think he's been doing a great job. So thank you, Nathan.
Oh, thank you so much, Victor.
Of
course, of
That
course.
means a lot that you said that. And now that you have your dogs out, we're probably gonna get triple viewership.
Yeah. Hopefully.
I got to take one for the team.
All right,
You want to see the other
thanks.
one? You want to see the other one?
Oh wow!
Wow.
Wow!
We're clipping that. We're clipping that.
That posture's crazy.
Also, I was gonna
You got
say
bunions.
that is not comfortable.
got bunions, dude.
Really?
No. I'm just kidding.
You showed it to the viewers. We're gonna lose viewership.
Oh my gosh.
Now, all right, so look, after this comes out, let's make a bet. We're going to go up or down from subscribers. I say we go up.
I'm literally gonna
Yeah.
make a clip that says Victor's feet? Question mark.
What we should do is just like censor
Oh
it.
my
Like
gosh.
just
Yeah,
blur
censor
it.
Yeah, no, we have to.
Yeah, blur it. Yeah.
We're going to gain subscribers. I can almost guarantee that. Almost.
And then we'll start a Patreon with
yeah.
uncensored version.
Not
Uncensored
the-
feet.
Not
Yeah.
the Patreon.
Maybe I'll
Yeah.
get a new studio that way. Pay for a new studio. Why not, dude? I'll take one for the team. I'm a team player.
Oh my gosh.
You're crazy.
Anyways.
Anything else from anyone?
No, yeah. I mean, I was looking at the Undertone video, and I saw that someone was commenting, and I just love that whenever someone watches our stuff and participates.
Yep.
Within the topic. So yeah, if you guys want to talk about whatever we're talking about, please,
Yeah.
we'll respond to it.
Yeah, comment. Seriously.
So it's fun just to interact with everybody. Again,
Yeah.
we love talking about film. So it's not just within the podcast. We'll talk about it outside of the podcast. So
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys participating.
And then if you guys have something you want us to talk about, by all means, comment
true.
and we'll
Yeah.
talk about it because we like talking about and honestly anything like with film, like
Comment, subscribe.
yeah,
Like, comment,
so
subscribe.
choose something, comment, be like, hey, can you guys talk about this next
Yeah.
episode, and we'll try to make it happen. So
Yeah,
do it.
suggest any movies.
Suggest, please.
true.
Yeah,
This
and then
is
we'll watch
Bonap.
it and we'll review it.
We'll do Bonap.
Yeah.
Miguel, anything?
Yeah. I was just gonna say. Just very appreciative of everyone taking their time to watch this. I mean, we're still starting up, and so it really means a lot that we're seeing this engagement early on, because we just wanted to do this for fun. But the fact that there's an audience out there who is interested in this really means a lot, because we just want to be able to share whatever information that we have, our thoughts, opinions, facts that can hopefully be helpful and engaging to you guys. It really means a lot. So thank you. And we're just excited to see where this podcast goes.
And that also reminds me, when I did YouTube years ago, it took me 3, almost 4 years to get to 1,000 subscribers, and we're really close. Like what should we do? Like, I think we can get to 1,000 this week if everything's still flowing. Well, what should we do at the to do 1,000. We should do something special.
Yeah, we'll think of something.
We'll think of something.
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
It
we'll
was
think of
originally
something.
going to show our feet, but you already did
Yeah,
that.
that's true. You
you already beat it to the punch.
Yeah.
What if we are at 1,000 by the time this episode drops on Friday?
Oh, no, that would be
We'll
crazy.
see.
We'll see.
Let's hope.
We shall see.
Then
Yeah.
this is an early reward or a reward on time for the
That's
viewers.
true.
Just teasing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Teaser rewards.
Well, there's
All right.
that. So before we start, I have a trivia question for all of us.
oh,
Tell
Okay.
me.
This
I
is
wasn't prepared for this.
no. Well, it's okay. It's cool. It's more like a fun fact / trivia, but Miguel
Okay.
might know this or Josh.
Uh-huh.
But in Dune Part 2, in Geldy Prime, what specific modification did cinematographer Greg Fraser make to make the cameras? So basically, in Geldy Prime, it looks very like.
Yeah, Giddy Prime. Yeah,
Is it Gady or Geldy?
Giddy.
My bad. I can't even say it
Giddy
right.
Prime.
He's like, actually.
But does anyone know the specific modification it did to the RE cameras for that scene? I guess.
I saw this a while ago.
He did a modification to the camera.
Correct. But what modification did he do?
honestly, I think you should tell us because obviously I know the answer. So I just want to like confirm
you
that.
do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wasn't it?
Obviously.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
wasn't it like some type of like infrared camera or something?
So I'll tell you guys.
Yeah.
So he used IR. So you're right.
Yeah.
He had the IR blocking filters removed from the sensors of the Arri Alexa.
Wow.
So that's how they had that look,
That's
basically.
crazy.
So freaking Greg Fraser is smart. Like he obviously knows his stuff really well because he just, hey, we want to make a look at this. I'm gonna take out the IR, and then Ari's like,
And
okay.
people don't think about that kind of stuff because it's more high level cinema. That's the kind of things we come up with when
Yeah.
we start doing our stuff. So
Right.
as a filmmaker, you got to be ingenuitive. You
Yep.
got to doing new things like that. How can we be different? Like Miguel and I shot a movie and it was with all these guys and it was a 70s feel. Looked like the 70s,
Yeah.
you know? Everyone plays it safe. You got to go crazy. Swing for the fences. Put your hand in the cookie jar. That's it.
That's a good segue because Greg Fraser. Oh, yeah.
I put my feet
I was
down.
gonna
I'll
say-
put my feet
We
away.
can't really hear you.
It's okay. Let me just fix. It's because my feet were in the way.
Yeah, please. We need to hear you.
Check 1, 2, 3. You guys got me. Put your hand in the cookie jar.
Okay. No, but that's it's a
What
good.
were you gonna say?
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's a great trivia because the cinematographer of Dune was also the cinematographer of.
Project Hail Mary.
Project Hail Mary.
And that's today's episode is
Wow.
Project Hail Mary, and it's our
Oh
review.
my god!
And just like Undertone,
Jesus Christ.
just like Undertone, we're all gonna give a rating first. After the rating, we're gonna give our opinion on it and why we gave it that rating, and from there on, just talk about it in general. So let's start off with Ronnie giving his rating number, and then that's it.
9 out of 10.
Miguel,
10. 10 out of 10.
I'm at a 9.5.
I'm at an 8.39 out of 10. Correction, 8.93 out
Wow,
of 10.
it's 2 decimals.
8.93 out of 10.
Wow.
8.93 out of 10.
Okay, 3 times. I just want to make sure we could hear it.
Yeah.
I guess after that, let's go ahead and give why we gave that rating. So we could start off with reverse now. We'll go with Victor.
Yeah, Vic, with the lowest score.
Yeah.
You freak.
Yeah.
Well, I believe that cinema is very beautiful. And I when I was in English class in Miss Ling Yang, the Miss Rattel's class, they said you can never score a perfect on an essay. Because I go, then how come I don't get 100 out of 100? It's like, you can never be perfect. It's literature. And I think the visual literature of cinema, to give something a 10 out of 10 means it was perfect. And I don't think anything is perfect. The only thing that's perfect is God. And now why wasn't it at 9 and some change? It's different. I thought, some of the things weren't too my style, but it was all beautiful. So I don't know. I don't want to knock it too much.
What specifically wasn't to your style?
It was more like I felt it was a little long at some parts, just a little bit.
Okay.
But that's nothing major. It didn't bother me. I loved it a lot. Saw it twice, second time in IMAX. Visually stunning. Oh my God. The acting was phenomenal. I liked the humor. Humor was pretty good. It was just, I feel like I like more action. Like, and that's just the only thing. It's not an action movie. There's situational action. But man, where's the punching someone in the head type stuff?
I understand.
Yeah.
I get it. Not everyone's going to like
It still ranked really high. I
Yeah.
liked it.
Because, I think people are still like, not everyone likes slow movies like this, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's okay, to give it a low rating like
I'll
that.
say pacing. But remember, my pacing is still not. It's not a low rating. It's probably my pacing was probably like a
So
8 out of 10.
You're probably at an 8.7 then.
No, it's still an 8.93. No, but I was gonna say is the thing with the flow, and it was good. And I remember when when Nate took us, so I had a snack right before, so I'm a little queasy. When
I thought you were
Nate,
gonna sneeze or burp.
Yeah, I thought
or both. I don't know what's gonna happen.
so when Nate took us to see the movie, and I go, we got out of the theater, we just sit there and quiet because we've seen so many garbage movies.
Yeah,
we're
in
like,
the
wow,
past.
that's what it's like to see a really good movie
Yeah.
in theaters.
Yeah.
So we saw it and it was like, wow, a breath of fresh air, like
Wesh.
like it's so it's
Subway
so
eat flesh.
so elegant. It is so it's what's it called? There's another word.
Perpetual.
No, there's another word. Graceful. Oh my god, it was so
Grace.
Grace.
I have the helmet.
That's the name of the guy.
popcorn
Yeah,
bucket.
Grace.
Well, I like that. You know, I like you're being like raw and honest with it because you know it's good to be raw and honest in a
Yeah.
review that's not paid because we're not being paid to talk about this. We just like talking
They're
about
not paying
movies.
us any money. We actually lose money talking about it because we had to go watch the movie twice.
Talking to the mic.
We had to watch the movie twice and we
Enough.
lost money.
Okay,
We went
I
and
already
saw-
approved the dogs talking to the mic so people could hear your beautiful voice.
You want to see the dogs?
Put it back. Okay.
Put it back.
Okay.
Now we're losing even more money by showing your dog.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because what easy come easy go. If I show it too often, it's too easy for them. You
Yes,
gotta
exactly.
hide them a little.
Okay, so that was good, Victor.
Here we go.
So Miguel is disassociating now. So let's let him disassociate so I could talk
I'm
before.
okay, I'm back.
Oh, he's
I'm
okay.
back.
He's okay.
He's
okay.
back.
He's back.
So yeah, I bought the popcorn bucket and the helmet. So we have a helmet and a popcorn bucket from
Love that.
you know, I want to support it because it was such a good movie. Like
So good.
like going to how I felt, like from the start of when I saw the first trailer of Project Hail Mary, I was like, I'm gonna watch this. Like because I love sci-fi, I love space stuff, you know, I loved Interstellar, and I was like, oh my god, like I have to watch this. And I remember telling my girlfriend, I was like, oh, we're gonna watch this. She's like, oh no, this isn't my type of thing. I was like, okay, I'll go watch my friends. She's like, okay, and then and I was like, hey, we're gonna watch it again in 70 millimeter, and she's like, oh my god, okay, I'll go. And this is her first 70 millimeter film. And she walked in, she saw how big the screen was. She's like, oh my God. And then after she's like, oh my God, like, thank you so much for taking me to like my first 70 mil. That was her
Wow,
first
what
70
an
mil screen.
experience.
And it was
What
like
an
so cool
experience.
because
What
she
a
saw it in
blessing.
that movie,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And that movie was just so beautiful. And like, we watched it first and regular IMAX, like 30, I think that's 35 mil, right? Or I
Yes.
don't know. That's
Yeah,
like what
yeah.
it's cut to. And then we
Yes.
watched it in 70 mil. So
Yeah, it's blown up.
us three saw the difference in it. And I was like, oh my God, it's so
It's twice.
vast.
It's twice the size. Like
literally
it's not
twice.
twice the
It's-
size.
because like it feels. I don't know. Like it's tall. Like the
Yes.
screen is tall. That's something
Yeah.
that like you don't really see. You usually
Right.
kind of
Wide,
associate
you
wide,
know?
but this was tall.
Yeah.
Like the verticality of
Yeah.
it was insane. And like as we're walking, it
gosh.
felt like we were like in just like a huge. You could tell because even if you're like in the front row in like a regular IMAX, you can kind of see like it's not too big, but this one you're like
Yep.
looking up and you're like,
boom.
what the hell? It's insane. And we're lucky to have a 70 mil closer to us. Irvine's the closest one.
Yeah, Spectrum.
Yeah.
Because there's
Irvine
only
Spectrum.
what like 13 70 mil
California.
theaters.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
just
Only
in
13.
California, right? Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So what a treat it was to see that. Oh my god. Like it really does make a difference.
And we had pizza right before.
Yes, we
Yeah,
did.
that's
We had
right.
mod
That-
pizza.
that's important for people to
before.
know.
Pizza.
That's very
I
important
think
to
this
tell.
pizza made it 10 times better.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And just so basically, like my overall feelings of it, I loved it a lot. Like I love the score by Daniel Pemberton. Oh my god! Like I have like at least six. I always say that 6 or 7 songs in my playlist from him, and it's just like I love how he utilized so many different types of like I guess art form in like the music industry. Like, you know, there's like opera in there and there's like percussion and like I don't know, I just loved it a lot and it really added to the film. Like this is a spoiler alert just in case no one's watched
Yeah,
it
we're
yet.
getting into
What?
spoiler
But we're gonna have
territory.
spoilers.
There's
But
spoilers?
basically, like the scene where he's letting the other astronauts go into space, like a funeral, like he's crying for them, and that song that's there, like it's like cherry on top. It sounds so like I don't know, just so beautiful,
emotional. Oh
so
my gosh, so
emotional, you know.
emotional.
And I just really appreciate what Christopher and what's
James.
Phil, right? Christopher,
Yeah,
Phil?
yeah. Chris
Phil.
Miller
and Phil Lord. Like
Yeah.
I really appreciate what they did because like it's making originals pop out more because you know like even Ryan Gosling said that he was talking about how like we need to bring people into the theaters, not like theaters bring people like we
Yeah,
have to
exactly.
do better. And it's true. Like we're so used to like very high commercial movies that are just very whatever. Like they're just like it's in a It's not an original. It's just like an IP, and like they keep doing remakes or they keep making another movie. Like freaking, they're gonna have Scream 25 by the time I'm freaking 50. You know, it's like they just keep making money. Like I want originals, you know.
Yeah.
And Project Hail Mary is a good example. Of like, oh my god, originals work. It's at 500 million.
Yeah.
Like it works. Sinners worked. You know, Weapons worked. So I
worked.
love it.
Yeah.
I love it, and I love that originals are thriving. And I love that Ryan Coogler is going to make a council to help people get into the theaters. Let's do it. I love it.
I'm ready.
Sorry, I just got really passionate
I wanna
about
go
this
in- I
because
wanna
I,
go
I
into the
loved
theater.
Project Hail Mary so much. Like it is like at least in top 5 best space movies.
Yeah.
I feel like
agree.
it could
Agreed.
be in there because
Yeah.
it was so
You have
good.
Aliens, Interstellar,
Yes.
Hail Mary. Who
yes.
else you got?
Yes.
Close Encounter of the Third
Chicken.
Kind, E.T.
Yep. What?
You have chicken in there.
Yes. But that's how I felt. I'm very passionate about this movie. I loved it. That's why I got this. My girlfriend got me the Project Hail Mary Lego set. It's gonna be here soon.
Oh, wow.
I'm telling you, I love this movie. It made me feel things I haven't felt in a long time in a movie. All right, it is doing
Interstellar.
good.
Agreed.
Wow.
It is good.
Are you gonna get a tattoo?
You know what? If they have a cool tattoo of Project Hail Mary, I think I might.
Yeah.
I don't know yet.
Look at the Rock tattoo.
Get
The Rock
Rocky.
Talk into the
tattoo.
mic. Talk into the mic.
No.
I kick you out.
No. Get the Rock tattoo.
No.
What do you want?
I don't know what I want.
Rocky?
No.
Get a
I
Grace.
don't know.
Hey, get a tattoo of Grace.
No. I will figure it out.
Grace.
I don't know yet.
It has to be something symbolic or something
The
that
spaceship, Rocky spaceship.
Chicken.
Or the
Nice.
the thing that Rocky makes, the little
Oh, true. The little guy.
yeah, the little guy.
The little version of Grace.
Yeah.
When he picks up the canister.
Oh, you should have brought it, Nate. Where's your little Grace figure?
Oh yeah, I should have brought it. Oh, I have yours. Okay, yeah.
Should I go grab it?
No, don't stay there.
You don't
Stay
have to.
there.
Okay, all right. But that's how I feel about it. Let's move on so we don't take too much time.
Did Miguel go already?
No, Miguel
No,
is going now.
Not yet.
No, not yet.
You want me to go?
Yeah,
okay.
Yes, go.
Well, first off, I just want to describe, like, to anyone who doesn't know about the film, what it is, right? Just in case, because there's probably some people who have no
Right.
clue what we're talking about.
Yeah, forgot about that. We're just too
Project-
excited.
No, that's totally fine. So Project Hail Mary is based on a book by Andy Weir, who also wrote The Martian, which was also made into a movie that Ridley Scott directed. Interesting fact, the screenwriter of both The Martian and this movie is a guy named Drew Goddard. And that guy's a phenomenal screenwriter. He also created and showran the Daredevil series on Netflix.
Wow.
So that guy's really talented. I think he also wrote Cloverfield, the movie, like the monster movie. And so Project Hail Mary is adapted from that book by Andy Weir, and it's about Ryland Grace, right, played by Ryan Gosling, who is a molecular biologist who is sent into space, but he doesn't know why. What's interesting about the movie is that it presents like actual scientific situations where it's like, what happens when you're under an induced coma because he wakes up under an induced coma and he doesn't remember what happened. And that's the premise of the story. He's in this spaceship, traveling, doing interstellar travel, going to a star that isn't affected by this kind of like space virus, right? Like this kind of like virus that is
Astrophage.
called astrophage that's cooling
Astrophage.
down stars, right? Obviously
Killing
killing ecosystems, right? Because the warmth and the heat is what brings life. But so he has to be able to figure out why the heck he's there, but also try to figure out how to stop this virus or like this space virus from killing all these stars and planets. And it's very fascinating. And so for me, I never read the book. I heard really good things about The Martian. So immediately when I heard that this is adapted from a book from the same author, I'm like, okay, it's going to be good. And when I found out that Chris Miller and Phil Lord were directing, I think, oh my God, this is such a great combo because these directors, you probably don't even know who they are, but you know what they've worked on. And it's an insane filmography. You have,
I was gonna ask you like what do they direct?
okay, get ready.
Get ready, everyone.
Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs. No, for real.
Right, yeah.
I think before
That's
that
crazy.
they started in animation. They worked on a show called Clone High, which some folks know about. But they started off as writers, and then you have Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs. They're at Sony, and then they did 21 Jump Street
I was gonna say 21 Jump Street. Yeah.
and 22 Jump Street, right? So you can already kind of tell, like even like you can kind of tell why this film really worked,
Right.
Because they have these comedic sensibilities, but also they find a way to tap into the heart. And then also, obviously, they didn't direct it, but they wrote on it, both of them, Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse. They were
What?
involved as
didn't know
writers and
that.
producers.
Wow.
Can you believe that? So the fact that like they have all these bangers beforehand,
Right,
and then you have
right.
this movie, which I think is such a big departure from what they've done before.
100%. Yeah.
But it's so incredible, and I think it's so inspiring. Me coming from animation to see directors who are able to balance between live action and animation.
Right.
And when you watch this film, it feels like it could be an animated movie, not in a bad way, but in a sense where it's like it has these sensibilities that really work.
Right.
And also too, again, I don't want to ramble too much, but it's just there's so much good information on this film.
Yeah.
They had a storyboarding team that storyboarded it.
I like that.
So anyway,
Oh my gosh.
I love
I
it.
just wanted to share that just because I have a newfound appreciation
Oh, for sure.
for the film itself. But obviously, the film itself is very impactful. Like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
premise is interesting. You have literally the one person on the ship who's like the least qualified, which I
Yeah.
love that because then it presents all these stakes for the character to be like, can this person even do it?
Right.
Right,
Yeah.
because at the beginning of the movie, he wakes up and like immediately the tone is set. It's kind of serious, it's kind of mysterious, but then the comedy hits where you have this robot reaching out to pull out the tube from Grace's
Yeah.
Grace's throat,
Uh-huh.
and then he's like, ah! He does like that's it. Ah! And immediately you're like, you know that this is going to be serious, but it's also going to be
Right.
funny, but
Yeah.
not in a way
Exactly.
that takes away from
The seriousness.
the seriousness of the
Yeah.
film, but in a way that amplifies and also makes the drama more compelling because whenever you see a character who is likable and funny and endearing,
Right.
when they're put in danger, you feel for them more because you're like, oh man, they're just nice people. But
Yeah.
Just chilling, you know.
Exactly.
but-
He's just a guy.
even though the movie was long, I thought it was very well paced. They do a really good job of balancing between him in the present moment in space and then
Yeah.
going to flashbacks.
Right.
Which, by the way, did you guys catch that when it would cut to the flashbacks, it would go to a different aspect ratio?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's-
I noticed that.
Yeah.
But on top of that, they would have these lens flares that go beyond the black bars.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
Like,
yeah.
it's one of those choices that again Greg Fraser did, where it's like they find ways to make the story look visually pleasing.
Right.
And so I just saw you nodding. Obviously, like from across the board, all the departments did incredible in this
Yeah.
film. The story's compelling. Ryan Gosling kills it. Sandra Hüller, who is the actress who plays Eva Stratt, who's the woman that
Oh,
recruits
yeah, yeah. Right,
Rylan.
right.
Oh, yeah.
That's her first American movie.
She did good.
She did amazing.
Wow.
10-10.
Amazing.
And then and it's emotional. Like even though it's funny because of the characters. It's funny because of the characters reacting the way that they
Right.
should be reacting, as opposed to, hey, let's make this funny for funny's sake. Like
Right,
no, it's
right.
like the humor and the charm. Which I'll say this:
Right.
no movie has been as charming as this one, in the sense that like you just have
yeah.
characters just bond. Like you have obviously Rylan and Rocky, right?
Yeah.
Who's the character that we meet halfway through the film, or almost halfway.
Mhm.
And it's just so charming because it's them getting to know each other, and
Right.
it's rare to see a film that doesn't rely too heavily on plot. It's more so like story based, where you have characters interacting with each other.
Yeah.
And that's not something that we see because I feel like now with our attention spans getting smaller and smaller, movies have
Right,
to be
right.
quicker and quicker to advance the plot. Whereas I think maybe people could argue that this film felt a little slower, but that's what I loved about it because it's literally just characters interacting with each other and doing things that may seem silly, but at the same time, like they're getting to know each other, and it was just so charming.
Yeah.
and
exactly. It kind of felt like you're there with them.
exactly, it really
And-
felt like
yeah.
yeah.
And like to your point, like the slow pacedness, I feel like that was perfect just because like again, like you're sitting there with them and you're like kind of curious, like, oh, what are they gonna do next?
And that's the thing,
You know?
is that the scenes are so well written and
Yeah.
the characters are so entertaining that it doesn't matter if they're not doing much plot wise.
Right.
It's just so fascinating. Like when we meet Rocky, who's this like rock alien creature,
Yeah.
and he is able to create like this little dome for himself because and that's what makes it so fascinating is that like the science of it's like this creature doesn't he can't live, like oxygen kills him.
Right.
So he has to be in this dome that has his own I forget
Isn't it
what did he
argon?
say it was? It was like argon or something like that. It was like some kind of gas. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's hot
I
in
think it
there.
was
What is that? And so
Oh yeah. I forgot
yeah,
what
yeah.
it was.
there's a name. There's a
I think
specific-
it was.
It was argon.
Was it argon?
Was it argon or Xeon? Xeon. Because you
No,
just like
xenon is the gas that's solidified. But no, he's talking about the actual atmosphere that
yeah, I forgot.
There's a name for it because he's like, what is that? I forgot what it was,
I
but
forget too.
again, it's the science of it is really cool. But anyway, I will change my rating a little bit to 9.8.
Whoa.
Just and I'll explain why later, but it's just a little nitpick I had after watching it again. But
Right.
other than that, it's a near perfect movie for me.
Wow.
Ronald, do you want
Well
to say
said.
yours now?
Well said. What did I say again? I said 9 out of 10. No, yeah. I really love this film, and
Did
as I really did. It was so good.
Yeah, you like
Oh yeah, I was kind of skeptical at first because I'm just like from the trailers. It's
Why?
like because I was just like, oh great, another space movie. You know, it's the same old plot. Oh, it's just the Earth is
Save
going
the world.
Yeah, save the world.
That's
you
a
know,
good point to bring
you
up.
know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe that's why I just loved it even more after watching it because my expectations were so low, and just watching it now, I'm just like, oh my god, like it. Like to an extent, yes, it is a film about like, you know, the world is ending, you know, and then some person has to like save the world, you know. But to your point, like I think what I loved about it is just like the comedic timings of it, and like to your point again, Miguel, it's just how charming it is, and just like, you know, again, like going back to my like how skeptical I was just like, okay, what's gonna make me care about this, you know, this science teacher, you know. And I think again, just like how much we can kind of relate to him in a way, you know, he's just like, he feels like not qualified, but then other people see, you know, how worthy he is to, like to do this thing, you know. So it's just like there's like little ways that we could like relate to him, and I think that's what I love about this film. And just like just visual wise, it's amazing as well. You know, everybody, I'm sure we're gonna talk about that in a bit. But yeah, again, it's just going back to like the comedy aspect and like learning about how, you know, like these were the same people that worked on 21 Jump Street and everything.
Yeah.
You know, and like a little spoiler alert, but like literally the scene where when he was like, when Grace is moving the ship and, and Rocky's ship was like following it. And then in my head, I was just like, oh, how funny it would be if it was just like a wide shot and, you know, and just like, you'll see it scoot forward. And they do, I'm like, oh my God. And, you know,
I was gonna say the visual comedy is incredible. Right. The fact that like audiences respond to that very well.
Yeah. It was just so funny. And I loved it a lot. And going back to like when I commented like about how like this paceness is, you know, I just want to watch Grace and Rocky interact. Like there were moments where it cuts back to like the flashbacks. I'm just like, God damn it, I don't want to watch these freaking flashbacks.
That's a good point.
You know, I want to see Rocky and Grace.
That's a good point to bring up.
You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought everything was just not everything, but you know, I just really enjoy this film. Like as a person who, again, I was just kind of skeptical at first, just about the space film, and they just totally changed the formula, and it was just so good. But the reason why it wasn't a perfect score is because again, just those damn freaking flashbacks.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So that's why you gave it a lower score.
Yeah. But again, I mean, obviously in the movie, you kind of need to establish like, oh, what happens in this and this, you know? So,
right.
but overall, it is a really good film.
Did you see it in IMAX?
I did not, unfortunately.
Okay.
No.
But you
just
still
leave.
felt like it was, you still felt it was a good experience.
Yes, it definitely was.
Just
Yeah.
leave.
Oh.
You don't watch it in IMAX.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
He didn't watch it in IMAX 70 millimeter either.
Yeah, he didn't want to go with us.
We watched it in IMAX and in IMAX 70, and he just watched it regular.
You don't have your headphones on correctly.
He's just like Grace when he wears it when he wears his glasses. And he's like,
Have you guys seen the interview where he doesn't wear glasses? He's like, I don't know, I just put like where people would put their glasses.
yeah,
Fucking down here.
yeah, that's how we wear them, like this. That's great.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so we got all of our like feelings about the film. Now I want to know what's our favorite part of the movie. Like,
Oh my
what is
God.
your favorite part of it? Like, is it like, I know it's hard, but you can narrow it down. Like, what's your favorite scene, or like, what's your favorite aspect of it? Is it because the visuals are so stunning? Is it because the acting's so good? What's one favorite part you could pick about it? That's like, that's why I like this movie so
I
much.
want to go third. I will go third.
Okay, go.
Okay.
You can go third.
Okay.
And it could be too, like if you want to pick like visuals and music, like it's like, you know, just like what are your favorite, you know?
Right. Hold on, give us a minute.
Do you like
Okay, I can go.
colada?
Miguel.
I can go. At least one. I wrote this down on my phone just so I could write down like points to bring up. For some reason, and again, it's so difficult. It's so
Very,
difficult
very.
because what makes the movie so good is that each scene, almost every scene, is like so compelling and interesting. because there's a change in the emotions of how characters feel at the beginning and at the end of each scene. But the one scene that I don't know, I think the one scene that kind of shocked me because I think there's a moment in the trailer where, okay, so in the trailer they used the song "Sign of the Times" from Harry Styles. And obviously, people, you can have whatever feelings about Harry Styles, right? I personally don't really listen to his music a lot, but I know his impact on pop culture. But the scene where it's like one of the later flashbacks where they're on the ship, and I think it's gonna be like maybe a few days before the actual astronauts are going on the ship, because the thing that you don't realize towards the movie is that there's an assumption that Grace ends up choosing to go to space, but obviously then you realize something else. But before it's he's just there kind of like assessing and helping with using the astrophage, which are the space thoughts that are causing this they're causing like the stars to kind of dim. They're used for energy, which is really interesting. I'm just providing context, and everyone's just ready to travel. So you have like you have a scientist, an engineer, and a pilot, but he's not going, right? So we assume that he chooses to go because of something, right?
Yeah.
And so he's talking to Eva, who's like this government person in charge of all this stuff. And he talks about how, he's like, it's weird that everyone's celebrating because basically this mission is a suicide mission. It's only a one-way trip because it takes about like 11 light years to get to this star that it hasn't been affected by everything.
They cannot come back.
And for him, it's just confusing for him because it's like, why is everyone kind of making peace with this? Because it reflects his own character, because he feels like he's a failure because he failed as a molecular biologist. Obviously, he has a very noble profession in teaching, right?
Yeah.
Which gets into my nitpick later, but but like he talks to this person who's very serious, like very kind of like, she's like very brass tacks, just no nonsense character.
Right.
And then everyone else is doing karaoke, and then she comes up and does karaoke. I don't know what it is about the scene. First off, the actress sings beautifully. I want that cover. I want that version of that song, because the song itself is good, but like her version, I'm getting chills. Like when she sings that song, first off, the song fits so perfectly with the movie itself. The Sign of the Times, it's okay, we're gonna be back. There's like this melancholy, but also this optimism at the same time. And her singing it, I don't know what it was. Like I get emotional thinking about it, because something about that scene really surprised me. Because like usually karaoke songs, I don't know, or karaoke scenes, I'm like, whatever. But this one was so emotionally impactful.
Right.
And I don't know, I keep thinking about it. And obviously there's other scenes that obviously the astrophage scene where it goes infrared, obviously that's top one for most people. But that scene in particular, I think it just encapsulated what this film really is, where it's like, obviously people are finding ways to being brave for somebody, being brave for a purpose. And that's what I think that scene kind of like encapsulates. And also that scene was not supposed to be in the movie. It was improvised because,
oh, wow.
Right. Josh is nodding because he knows, because Sandra Hüller was just kind of singing, I think in between takes or whatever. And Ryan's like, you sing really well. I think we need to have something in there. And she also picked the song too, which is why then they integrated in the trailers.
Yeah.
And it's one of those scenes where it's like one of the most memorable scenes, but also a scene that just kind of came out of nowhere.
Right.
So
out of left field,
Yeah.
It's so good.
I had a question for you guys.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
So you know how like he was a failed biologist because he wrote a report about somebody that was like, oh, there are live beings that don't have water.
Oh, yeah.
No, I think you're saying that beans don't need to be made because like they don't need.
He's saying water isn't important. Like water is actually, it's not important for life.
Yeah, and then they called him an idiot. But then didn't Rocky have no water in his body? Wasn't that kind of like the funny coincidence? Like, oh, he was actually right, and it became his best friend.
No,
Actually,
I don't even know.
Rocky,
I can't remember.
They said that he said there are beings in the universe. The theory
that's right.
about beings in the universe
'cause-
with no water, and they thought he was an idiot. And then he ends up meeting Rocky, who is a being who doesn't have water in his body.
Wait, I think you're
onto something.
You're
You
onto
guys
something.
didn't
I
pick that
literally
up.
can't remember.
I picked that up twice.
Well, how do we know Rocky doesn't have water?
He's a fucking rock. He's a rock.
Well, Josh is saying that
in,
there's
like, the
water in his
being-
body.
No, the planet can have water, but rocks don't have water in them.
But we don't know if they're fully 100% rock.
Correct, but that's the thing. They said, "Oh, you wrote this report about beings, how there might be an organism who can live without water." And that's when he was testing the astrophage. He was getting excited. Oh, maybe there's no water. And he goes, "Oh, there's water in here," because he thought there was something. So then it was another letdown. Like, oh, there's
No, I see what you're trying. No. Yeah, I think
I'm not trying. I'm telling you what happened.
No.
Rocky doesn't. So you're telling me Rocky has some sort of water in him?
Yeah,
That's
because
dumb.
rocks. Some
well,
rocks.
they don't bring it up.
some
so-
rocks have water. Look,
Yeah.
I'm reading the book. All right, I'll find out.
There's no
Okay.
way. There's no way rocks go to
Yeah.
any rock in the world. There's no water. The water can get inside
No.
and crack them, but
Josh is gonna look it up for us.
Wait,
Watch.
what I
Yeah.
mean to say is, no, Vic, I think you're right. Just because it, well, I mean, again, they don't. Well, again, Vic, Nate's reading. Oh my God.
what you say
Nate-
is right.
Oh, he's water.
Oh,
He has
right.
water.
Water
based.
No, but I like what Victor's saying because no. Okay. No, but I was gonna say I like what Victor's saying because it's one of those it's one of those story things that really add a lot to the story. Obviously, if that was true, then it would be really great because then he meets somebody who's not only his best friend but someone who kind of proved his theory right. I love that. No, Vic, I
Right.
love that.
No,
Good
yeah.
job, Victor Baltazar.
Thank you.
We love
I'm gonna
that.
keep that sentiment because I think that's really cool because it's just one of those story things that I love that I feel like it's not mentioned, but it's something they're like, wait a second. Oh, also I was gonna say, and again from reading the book is that something that people felt really attached to is the idea that like Rocky has been traveling in space
Oh,
throughout
yeah.
the entire time that Grace has been alive or when
Oh, yeah.
before he was born.
Right.
So it's like at one point when Grace was little, he was probably looking up at the stars
And Rocky was there.
Alone. It's just so
With no
it's
watching
so-
him sleep.
I love that shit.
Yeah, no,
Chef's kiss.
I love that shit. That's how a story works. Is
Yes.
that there's true emotion behind it.
Right.
It's meaningful and
America.
personal. that's what America's all about.
Yeah.
It's empathy.
America.
Okay, so I'll go.
Go.
I'll go.
You go. But before you go.
Before we go, Ronnie goes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm kidding. No, I was going to just bounce off of what
No,
Miguel was
I'm
saying.
third.
about-
No, didn't Ronnie
I'm
go?
third.
No.
No.
No, you went last
Miguel
time.
went
Never mind.
first. Miguel
This is
went
your top pick.
going. I only
Yeah.
had the question and everyone chimed in, but I'm still third. So Ronnie is
Yeah.
second and I'm third.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. Nathan's second. I just want to
Oh,
echo
so-
what.
oh, so-
I just want to
okay.
echo what Miguel was saying
Yeah.
about that song because I was seeing like a lot of comments on TikTok about people hated that scene. But to your point, like again, like just the timing of it and your explanation of it, it just felt like it worked. So I think it was just a coincidence, you know, like on set, like it just worked perfectly fine. And there's something about like flashbacks that just doesn't like work with me
Yeah.
because I feel like it's like a not necessarily like a cop out thing, you know. But in this case, I felt like it definitely worked because again, like this film could have easily just been like a simple format, like here we are in the present time and they're going up into space, you know. But instead, like it started off in space and then we have these flashbacks, you know. So I think that's what just made that scene even more beautiful because like you were getting all this like development of like again like kind of learning what like Grace's like timeline like once the film started, you know, we're just learning exactly what happened, you know, within you know in the film. So again, it's just like it just fit perfectly, you know. So oh yeah. I just wanted to
Yeah,
echo
no.
what you were
There's
saying.
too many things in the movie that's good. Like
Yeah.
it's like hard to really choose what's your favorite part about it.
Mhm.
So I feel like it's good that there's too many parts about it. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's hard to nitpick the small ones, and when there is
Exactly.
Yeah.
little to nitpick, that means it's good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
But I think for me, like, I don't know what it was, but it's like kind of like the mainstream thing, like about the astrophage sequence.
Oh yeah.
When he's just outside and then Rocky's like, "Are you okay?" Like, I'm having a moment.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Something about that was just like so like just so good. Like it like the song. And I really like the behind the scenes of this because they didn't
Yeah, yeah.
use a lot of blue screens or green screens in this movie. So like
It's
the fact
practical.
that a lot of it was practical, like how they shot that part. I think they did some modifications to the camera as well to be able to get like a lot of those like red dots for astrophage and stuff. Or was red or green? I can't remember.
Red, yeah.
Red.
Infrared.
Yeah.
They
And,
use
you know,
infrared, yeah.
Yeah, like they built the whole tunnel that Rocky and freaking Grace are in.
Oh,
like
yeah.
everything. That's what I loved about it so much. Like it was so everything was practical. Like they made this whole space station. They
Yeah.
made space.
Yeah.
Like I think it's so cool that you know they had so much detail into this movie and like. I don't know. I just appreciate that. Like it was like very minimal CGI and like that's cool. You know, like I like that the directors had to be super creative and this whole team, this whole art department, like everyone had to be creative to make this movie look so beautiful.
Yeah.
So I think that's my take on it. Is just like I just like that's my favorite part is like the fact that you know the astrophage sequence was not CGI. Like that is so cool. You know,
It's
and
very
that,
cool.
Yeah.
So there probably were some VFX, but like that
Yeah,
didn't take
yeah.
that didn't take away from
Yeah.
Oh,
'cause
yeah. The VFX were just touch ups.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
There's
touch-ups.
nothing wrong with a little touch up.
Yeah, but like it's like the fact they didn't use blue screens or green screens. Like they
Yeah.
made the background.
You could tell. You could
yeah.
feel it.
Yeah, so
I
I
felt integrated.
loved
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Loved it. So that's how I felt.
It's so
on,
good.
on it.
Amazing.
But,
God.
Yeah. All right, Victor.
Oh, Victor, you're third.
You're third.
So one of my favorite scenes was early when he's going to when he's at the Home Depot with the guy.
I think you remind you. It's like the talking
What?
to the mic. Talking to the
I'm
mic.
talking into the mic right now.
It takes me. I'm
I'm talking into the mic right now.
Talk about your opinion.
What was the question? My favorite part was
Yeah,
what was the
Home
guy's
Depot?
name? The brother?
Carl.
So him and Carl having
Oh
fun,
my
glasses,
gosh.
eating a bunch of Skittles. He's chill. He's like, we don't have a budget, but I do.
Yeah. It's so funny.
Who are you? Government.
Or like, do we have like a company card or whatever, a government card?
We don't.
They wanted a
But I do,
coupon.
but
She
I
said
do,
no,
yeah.
no coupon. That sequence was just so it was
So you like the montage a lot.
yeah, it was funny. I love
Yeah.
montages. Oh my god, the montage was so good.
Yeah, he does like
Very good
montages.
montage.
I like the part where
Oh
he's
my
spinning
gosh.
out of control and he's about to die, and then Rocky clutches, puts him on his back.
Oh my god. Yeah. See, there you go.
dude.
That's,
Yeah.
And
see,
then I
that's
like it
too many.
when he's on top of the fucking ham.
Sandwich.
No, when he's on the ship and they got the thing and they're being sucked in, and then they come back.
Oh, they're falling
They're
into
falling
the
into the planet.
gravity,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That,
Gosh.
the fishing scene.
And then the
fishing
thing starts leaking. They start spinning.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
It's like the Interstellar scene, the ding, ding, ding.
Yeah,
it's
right.
Like docking
Like a
sequence.
centrifuge, yeah.
Mhm.
It was
my
just
gosh.
like that. Oh my god!
It's
So good.
insane.
Thank you, Victor Baltazar.
Wow.
And then that was pretty much it. What else we got?
Oh, well, Ronnie.
Thank you, Ronnie.
I think my favorite scene was wow,
What?
nothing. People who are watching the video will see.
What's so funny? What's so funny? What's so funny? Mira, ¿qué tal? What's so funny?
I think my favorite scene was me. Shoot, there's so many.
It's very tough.
Yeah, I have to say when like Grace has like that hope of like going back home.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause,
dude.
like-
Oh my god.
Because we kind of feel for him too, especially with all the flashbacks and everything. Like, and once you
Yeah.
find out that he wasn't even supposed to be there,
Yeah.
you kind of feel for him. It's like, oh, he gets to go back home, and
Yeah.
then I'm just like, the scene where he has to like choose between going back home,
Yeah.
or saving Rocky. and I'm
Oh
just
my
like, oh my
God.
gosh, like I don't even know what to do if I was in his position now.
This
you
way this
know?
movie-
And
so
he has
good.
nothing, and like
He
she
has
said,
nothing.
he has nothing to
No.
go back to. So
Yeah,
like, wouldn't
exactly.
you? I would rather be with Rocky.
Right, exactly.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I think one of my favorite things about this film in general is that I could kind of like relate this to like the Flash, the CW show, where like anything like scientific involved and just the writing and just the acting as well kind of makes it where it kind of makes you become a scientist with them in a way.
Yeah.
Like you know what they're talking about, you know. I don't know how to explain it. Like not that like they dumb down these scientific terms, but it's almost like
They make it accessible and
Yeah.
interesting for people to be like, oh, this science is actually cool. It's
Yeah.
not like this boring analytical stuff.
Right,
It's like
right.
they find a way to make it work with the story and be like,
Yeah.
wow, they're using actual science to,
Right.
like with the Flash, right? The idea of like him going so fast he can travel
Yeah,
through time, right?
exactly.
Like those kinds of
he
elements are
wants to
very
be
cool.
like a physicist or
exactly.
something. You know?
They make it fun. No,
Yeah.
exactly. That's a great way to put it.
Oh yeah. So yeah.
I like that, Ronnie.
yeah.
But that scene with him where he said like, how much astrophage you need? And then he's like, well, I need this much. Like, well, I can give it to you.
I can
Yeah,
do
like
that.
straight up just
It's
said to give it
what?
to you. Like I was like, well, I just met you.
Yeah,
I just
right.
want to say Rocky is one of the most endearing characters I've seen in so long because
Yeah.
he's a character who's just genuinely nice. Like he's a like you don't
Right.
really get genuinely nice characters often. You always get characters who have like a little bit of like an edge to them, which is
Right.
fine.
Yeah.
But obviously, like his thing is that he's very blunt. Like he'll say, "Great, why is Grace dumb? Like
Why dirty?
Like,
Yeah, dirty, dirty,
Yeah,
dirty.
exactly. But not in a way where he's like disparaging. But he's just like he's like
Yeah.
a kid. He's like a
Yeah.
little kid, and a lot of times
Right.
kids don't have filters. They'll
Great
just say,
job for the voice.
Oh my. Yeah, I was gonna say that.
So-
yeah.
That was the puppeteer. He played him.
"Yes, Jason
He played the
Ortiz."
puppeteer.
Jason Ortiz. Yeah. So
How great was he?
So, when we saw it for the first time, Nate and Vic,
Yep.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but they had the audiobook trailer that I played for it, and there's a guy who was voicing that. That was supposed to be the original voice of Rocky in the movie. They ended up having just him be the voice for the audiobook. And
Smart.
so, because then they
crazy.
heard Jason Ortiz, who was just doing temp dialogue for the puppet. They're like,
Yeah.
"Wait, we like this guy." He had this cadence to him that really
Yeah.
worked.
I loved it so much. Such a solid choice to make this the voice because
Oh my
it's
gosh.
iconic.
so compelling.
Yeah, it's
Um,
it just fit perfectly too. And that scene when he's like going through all the voices too.
yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Don't like. So
Oh, there's the one that goes, "Oh, hello," yeah. And they're like, "No, no."
yeah.
That was so funny.
I was like, oh, Meryl Streep.
Oh yeah. Oh,
then,
she could do anything.
she could do anything.
Yeah, it's so that joke. I remember that joke. People would laugh a lot. Like
Yeah.
they found ways to make. That's the thing. I haven't heard people laugh so much in a movie.
Oh my god.
before.
Let's-
right.
One thing I want to talk about small really
Yeah,
fast.
yeah,
Yeah.
How locked in was our theater?
Very
Watching
lost
this
in
movie.
Oh
the-
my god!
100%. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
During the fishing scene, I have never heard silence in a theater like
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
yeah.
Not even
Yeah, yeah.
chewing, no popcorn, no drink. No, they were just like this.
Nothing.
Like they were literally like it was
Nothing.
freaking. They're in the army and they're
Nothing.
watching. Like
Which
Yeah.
Nothing.
in this day and age, it is very difficult considering
theater
nothing.
etiquette
the
is not
etiquette
there.
the etiquette has gone into like a vacuum into space.
Yeah.
burping,
You know?
farting,
Yeah.
chewing,
Kissing.
laughing.
Kissing,
Doing
spitting,
things.
Yep.
hacking.
Oh.
And no,
Bean,
literally,
jelly
when
bean.
sometimes
Yeah.
when we're watching the movie, I hear it go.
But at least Victor's respectful. Some people are on their phone.
No,
talking.
he's just
Yeah,
he's just
yeah,
eating too much popcorn. Like he eats
Yeah.
popcorn like this, like he's like a vacuum eating it. So like the
And then a
kernel gets
popcorn
stuck.
show.
So it's just funny.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
no,
yes.
that's something I
Yeah.
wanted to point out.
Oh, yeah.
To move on to the next thing.
Yes.
This is something that it came out. I don't know if everyone knows about this, but like the original cut of this was 3 hours and 45
Oh,
minutes.
dude.
I'm excited to talk
And
about this.
they showed obviously like their other director friends and like they showed like other people and they're like, dude, you gotta cut it now. Like no one's gonna watch
long.
this. Too long.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to see the 3 hours and 45-minute version. Like I want to see what we like. Did they nuke Antarctica? Because that's in the book. Because
Yes.
they nuke it to
Yeah.
make it so it's not cold.
Yeah.
And I was
Right,
like, oh my
right.
god, like I want to see what they added. Like, is there stuff that is like really important or like a really cool scene? Like,
Right.
if this was good at 2 hours and 45 minutes, can you imagine
One
3
more hour.
hours? and
One more hour.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
I guess
I
I'll
was
go
like-
first on this, but I remember you texted me that,
Yeah.
or you sent like an Instagram reel.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And again, like meant to call back when I mentioned before, like, oh, this is gonna be like a typical space, film and everything. And I'm kind of glad that they released a shorter version of this.
Okay, yeah.
And like, obviously, we love it, and
That's so good.
and obviously because of like how much people love this movie, I kind of feel like this is an opportunity to release another version, which
director's
is the,
cut,
the
right?
director's
Yeah.
cut.
Yes,
you
I
know?
would buy.
For a lot of
I mean,
money.
you kind of said it yourself.
For a lot
You're
of
like,
money.
I kind of want to see this 3-hour film now,
I
and
do.
it's because
Yeah.
of this 2.5 hour
Yeah.
cut
Smart.
that came
That-
out.
That's smart.
Yeah,
I like that a lot, actually.
So now again, like going back to my callback, it's like, oh gosh, it's a typical astronaut film. I loved it. Now I want to watch
Now
this.
to counter
longer
you,
version.
would you if they released another version of this in the theater, it's 3 hours and 45 minutes, would you go watch it?
It wouldn't be like the first thing like I'll watch. I kind of want to see what other people will say about it. Kind of like Sinners. Like at first, like Sinners, I was like, oh, okay, it's just a vampire movie.
Vampire.
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 But because of other people are saying it's an amazing movie, so I'm like, okay, I'll watch it.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel you just like a video game. You want to wait for the review to come out.
Exactly.
All right, okay, all right.
Exactly.
Yes. I would watch it.
Oh, you
I'd
would
watch
watch
it.
it
Yeah. I'd
in
watch
the
it.
theater,
I would watch it in the theater.
and then would you watch it at home as well?
I would watch it at home.
Okay, that's a good answer. I mean,
Yeah.
I think all of us might have the same thing because that's the same here. Like I would watch it.
I will
yeah.
say, like, I would need to wait to see what people think about it first because, again,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
the thing is, it's 3 hours and 45 minutes.
That's long.
like-
I think that would be a very
The
Yeah.
the Martin Scorsese movie with Leo DiCaprio.
Which one?
It was
Kills of the Flower Moon.
Killers of the Flower Moon. That movie was like what 3.5 hours almost.
Man, the movie was long as
That
hell.
one.
But
Was
I would say
hard.
Project Hail Mary. I would say this
Yeah.
movie will.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the pacing of it is obviously
Great.
a lot more accessible. So yes,
Okay. Cool.
I would want to hear it, but yes, I'd be down.
I like this. Good job, Miguel.
Thank you.
Same here. Like I would watch it both ways. I think I'd honestly watch it without the reviews because I like the first one and I was like, fuck it. Like I like watching
Right.
movies.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna go watch
exactly.
it. What is there to lose? Just my time. But like honestly, it was so
Yeah.
beautiful. So I
You
can't
want to lose
imagine.
your time. You'd be gaining it.
Yeah.
Okay, that was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Can
you do it again?
nice.
Big. No, that's bad. Don't.
please be kind to me.
I
Should always lead with
would, but you have your
kindness.
dogs out and you just try to sing. So
Oh, he did it
Well,
again.
what was the question?
okay, the question is, the movie original runtime was 3 hours and 45 minutes. Would you have watched that version? Like, would you want to watch that version?
If there was more action, yeah, like
Okay,
the
that's a no.
bombing of Antarctica would be cool. I don't think I'd want to watch it for almost 4 hours in a theater personally.
Okay, would you watch it
Okay.
at home?
Yeah, I would.
That's very good. Thank you very much, Victor Baltazar.
Of course. Nathan Shilman.
So there's that, and then we're gonna almost get close to the end here. But the next thing I want to talk about is we watched it in 70 mil, and then there's also we watched it in regular IMAX. I know we talked about it a little bit, but I also want to talk about it a little bit more, just in case. Like, I know there's not every state in this country has 70 mil. So
Yeah.
we just, I guess, like Miguel kind of explained it already, but basically, like, imagine, so IMAX, regular IMAX 35 mil is like, I would say double a regular like theater screen. Like a regular laser screen is like maybe like half of an IMAX screen, right? Or
Yeah.
is that wrong?
Correct about
Right?
that.
A
So-
regular IMAX is half of what 70 mil is. Yeah.
Yes, but then no, I'm talking about a regular screening. Like if you just go
Oh.
watch a movie at Regal.
Oh yeah, that's even smaller.
Yeah.
It is
so-
like 1/4 of a 70 mil. 1/4?
Maybe
Yeah,
a little
regular?
bigger.
maybe a little bit bigger, maybe.
No.
Josh,
look
can you
how
do
big was
research?
that thing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Josh would do research first.
Well, we talked about it.
Josh is our fact checker.
But basically, like, when you're watching a regular movie at a regular laser projector, it's small. It's not really big.
It's
Yeah.
little.
And then you go upscale it by doing IMAX, which is 35
little
mil.
bigger,
It's a little
yeah.
bit bigger. 70 mil is 2 IMAX screens, like
Yeah.
on top of each other, and it's like
Yeah.
insane. Like it.
But also, even the seating itself feels a lot bigger.
grand,
Like
dude.
it's. I think what they do, they do it circular.
Yes,
it's a little
they have to.
semicircle.
Yeah.
Whereas
They
usually
have to. They can't do it any other
It's
way.
stadium
exactly.
seating usually.
It's stadium seating. Yeah.
back,
or-
back, back, back.
yeah.
This one's
and,
like
it
this
curves
one.
and it goes up like
It
that.
has to.
And it's a little taller as well.
very
Like,
tall.
Yeah.
It honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I felt disoriented a little bit at some scenes, like because like
It's
you're
huge.
like you can't just look straight. You
Josh,
have to
what
be
do you
like. Okay.
I told all
so,
y'all.
so Victor's not too far off. It's 1/4 of a 70 mil,
I told you.
1/4.
which is insane to think about. Because like you could, there's movies in this format. Not every movie that does this, but like 19 by 43 is regular. 60 by 80 is IMAX, and 70 mil is 60 by 80.
60.
Yeah,
Average
so
IMAX is 33 by 60. So like
So it
you
is
could
about four.
that is the mass
1, 2,
difference.
3, 4.
60 by 80 feet.
That's insane.
crazy.
Like it's
That's
so.
insane.
Imagine watch like Dune part. Dune. What is it called? Sorry,
It's part 3.
part 3. But it's going to be
yeah.
70 mil, and it's sold out within an hour.
Opening.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
opening day.
Sold out already,
Yeah.
and then some guy bought it for $1,000 because he wanted it so bad.
Come on.
Have you guys
God.
seen that?
God.
Yeah,
What a
yeah.
week.
Scalpers.
Yeah, it's insane.
Freaking scalpers are
I
buying the
hate
tickets.
That. Like, don't like.
You don't need to.
Like
you don't need to do that.
scalpers are everywhere. Like you should let people enjoy movies. That is what's gonna kill the industries. Like people like that. Like don't.
70 mil is such an amazing experience because
Yes.
we were
Yeah.
actually, funny story, Nate, Josh, and I were supposed to watch Oppenheimer in 70 mil.
Dude, what a
Oh,
disappointment,
shit.
And
man.
I could see the difference though, because even though we saw it on that screen in regular IMAX, because
Yeah.
basically the projector broke when we were gonna watch
Oh,
it.
that's
Yeah.
right, yeah.
But like seeing it in actual 70 mil, like it would have been different. It would have
Dude,
been so, different.
Like it's.
And also too, something that I noticed while I was watching it was you could hear the
projector.
film projector, and there's something about
Oh,
that
wow.
that felt so.
authentic.
It felt so authentic. It's like, wow, this is how people used to watch movies back then.
And oh my god,
crazy.
it's so crazy how loud it is.
Like in the scene that gets quiet when
Astrophage or fishing.
or
The fishing?
No, after that where like they're trying to centrifuge to the ship, and then,
Oh.
and then Grace hits his head on the on the
Yep.
control panel after the gravity shifts over and everything, and like it goes quiet. I could hear the projector. There's something about that was just so like I don't know.
And
It
the
gave me
people were
chills.
so quiet in the
Yeah.
theater.
No.
That was the quietest I've ever seen the people.
I was
quietest. Oh my God.
man, like it's an experience, and I think everyone should try to watch a 70 mil screening once in their life.
I think so.
Like,
Yeah.
and it's not just like the big chains that do it. Like there are small chains that do have 70 mil. I think like is Alamo Draft? No, right?
I don't know.
I forgot. Is it? I think it's what's his name? Tarantino's
it's the
theater.
Vista Theater.
Does that have?
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, they had one after another in Panavision.
Yes.
Oh.
So that
Well, it's because their screen is huge and it's only that. it's only that auditorium.
No,
Yeah,
we
but
should,
all
try to
those
watch a
people-
movie there.
Yeah,
by the
no.
way.
All the people that don't have one in their state, you need to make a trip, fly
No.
out, drive out, or something.
It would be worth
to
it.
another
Like
state
if you're
and watch a 70 millimeter
Yes.
film.
Yeah.
Yep.
Big.
Yep.
Agreed.
If you're traveling and in that state it has 70 mil, try to go watch a movie there. Just it's so
It'll
different.
change your life.
It will change your perspective on film, and it makes you appreciate film more. Because like there is this medium that is not tapped into a lot because how expensive it is.
Yeah.
You know, film is not cheap. You
Yeah.
know, and also it's kind of scary on set because you don't want to film too much because then you run out of film. Because sometimes that might happen unless they order a lot, then
Yeah.
you're good.
Yeah.
But it's so beautiful, very worth it.
What
you know,
if Project Hail Mary was shown at that dome in Vegas?
Oh, dude.
I actually
Oh my
seen the
God.
Screen X.
Yeah.
And I feel like I wouldn't like Screen X.
No?
Screen X, it's like the 3 screens. I'm like, no, it's too much to look at, you know? But the dome is not like that. So it's like, I
Oh.
want to see how,
Oh, dude, that's a great.
like, that would
that's a
look cool.
great-
Like, I would pay money to see. And I know it's like,
Oh,
it'd be
yeah,
like 100
100%.
or something, but like,
Yeah.
bro,
You mean
like,
the Sphere in Vegas?
yeah.
the
Yeah.
Sphere.
I
Yeah.
also want to make. I also want to make a point.
Yes, please.
The movie itself. That's the thing about great storytelling. When a movie's great, people want to see that movie in whatever format is available, right? If the
Yeah.
movie was garbage due to dog water, we wouldn't be having that same level of excitement, right? So it's just to say that like this
sure.
film is from an original IP, but also it's really well done. And the fact that we're
Original.
talking about seeing it in these different formats, it's a testament to how good it is. So like, if they were to show it at the Dome, because the movie's so good and so memorable, people are gonna go watch it.
Even
Right.
NASA
It's
saw
gonna
it.
get sold out. Did they see it?
Yeah, the astronauts.
yeah,
the
they-
astronauts,
they-
Artemis
quoting it.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They quoted it. They go,
Amazing, amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, no.
So quotable.
It's
That's a great.
Yeah.
I hope they do that.
I hope so too.
Then we go to Vegas.
Then we go to Vegas. The only
No.
time we go to Vegas.
Yes,
No, straight
exactly.
up, like
Yep,
that's
just watch movies.
that's what I mean. Like it's the movie's so good that you're willing to go watch it in another format in another state.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you know this movie was like it's good. You know,
I've never seen a movie 3 times. I've never seen a movie
Yeah.
3 times in theaters. This is the first movie I saw.
Wow.
It 3 times.
I did Interstellar 3 times. I think 4 times because I watched it like because it came out during the anniversary. I watched it once in
Yeah.
70 mil, and
Uh-huh.
then I watched it like 3 more times, like in regular IMAX.
Yeah.
'Cause I just had to. So,
It's so
there's
good.
that. But yeah, no, I mean this is like kind of like what I had in my writings like
Yeah.
for today. Like what we
Yeah.
should talk
Yeah.
about. Is there anything else that we're missing? Anything that you guys missed? Is there anything that you guys want to really talk about with Project Ameri specifically before we like kind of end it here?
Oh yeah, Miguel, didn't you have like a
Oh
nitpick?
yes, I had a nitpick.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
and this is just something that I feel like having watched it a third time, I noticed it was even though, and again, I know they're trying to prove the point that Grace didn't really have anything back home to like kind of go to, but I thought that they're setting up him being a teacher, and like it would have been nice to see like either a flashback or even like a moment where we see like the students, you know.
Right.
There'd have been something, I guess, emotional there, where it's like the students were the one thing that he really cared about as
They
well.
did.
yeah.
But they're probably really
Yeah.
old now. They're
Yeah,
probably
but they
old.
kinda-
that
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah.
But they kind of left it out. But again, it's
Yeah.
so minor though, because it's still emotional either way.
He seemed like
Yeah.
a great teacher.
Um,
Yeah,
Because then
no.
one of the students was like, "Oh, is that happening here?" Or
right.
whatever.
Yeah.
And so for him, it's because then
Yeah.
there's a moment where in one of the flashbacks where he meets the pilot and the engineer. Which, by the way, the person who plays the engineer is the
AT&T.
AT&T girl.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
So funny.
Isn't that
so
crazy?
funny.
Good for her.
No, yeah,
good
exactly. Good for her.
But there's a scene where he's like, I don't know how do you have that bravery gene? He's like, it's not a gene. You just have to fight something to
Right.
fight for. And in that moment, when I saw it the first time, I'm like, oh, it's his students.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess they're trying to make it that like he just doesn't have. Well, I guess in the end, when he realizes that he was forced out of space, which
Right.
I was gonna say, I want to bring that up too. That is a very bold story decision, because usually, at least here, protagonists are meant to be like all-encompassing good, right? Like
Right,
no
right.
flaws, like very much like the protagonist is willing to do all these things, but you have a protagonist who is very real. Like he chooses not to go to space
Yeah.
because he's scared. And that's the thing that is presented in the beginning, is that like he's trying to fulfill something, right?
Right,
Because like he
right.
wasn't able to fulfill it with his research. He wasn't able to fulfill it with any aspect of life. They even say he doesn't even have a dog. Like, right? It's like this character wasn't able to get the most out of life
Right. Right.
on Earth.
The
But
most
it's really-
expendable person.
The most yeah, exactly, the most expendable person on earth. But he
Am I
he
expendable?
Has, yeah, right.
And they
So
all huddle
good. They're
up.
like, you guys have to
You
talk
guys
about
have
it.
to talk about it?
Talk about it. What?
Like, no, we would appreciate if you don't die.
Yeah. So good. But I just love that choice because I mean it was kind of spoiled for me because it was even in like the synopsis. But like to find out that he actually chose not to go is so compelling because then it recontextualizes everything, and then he even realizes, wait a second, like shoot, like I wasn't even brave enough to go. Right? It's like how does he cope with that, and also how does he cope with the idea that like he still probably feels betrayed by Eva to be sent there.
Betrayal.
You know, to basically be sent to die because again, had he not met Rocky, had he not done this, he would have been dead.
Yeah.
Right. So now
Straight
he
up.
has to reconsider, oh my God, if it wasn't for Rocky, I wouldn't be in this situation. And
Yeah.
so it's so compelling. And like obviously they play it some parts for comedy, but it's also very like it's tragic because he's like he realized I didn't get the most out of life, you know, because my partner left me, all these other things. And so for him it's like he
hates
needs to
Mark.
fulfill himself. And so I love how he's able to fulfill
Rocky
his
hates Mark.
life by doing this very brave thing. And even by Rocky telling him, you're brave. You're the bravest human I know. And then obviously they play it as a joke. Yeah, because you're only human. The only human I met. But
Oh, you did a joke.
But it's so
This
and
my
it's-
bump.
It's my bum.
Yeah, and then the score. Oh my god.
Daniel
Yeah.
Pemberton, bro. I freaking
One of the most memorable, and also Daniel Pemberton did the score for Spider-Verse, and it's so
insane.
like I love a good film score because I feel like film scores that play too much in the background, I'm like, okay, I want to hear more of it.
Right.
And this movie really lets you hear the score, and it was, it
if
was
he
awesome.
does this concert, and he probably will,
Oh,
I'm going to
We're-
it because
yeah,
we
we're
watched
going.
the
Yeah.
Spider-Verse concert. Remember?
Oh my God. Yeah.
so good. And this one, you better do it, Daniel. I'm looking at you,
I
Daniel.
think he is.
You're watching
Yeah.
this podcast, Daniel. You better do it.
yeah, Daniel.
Do it.
You better do it,
Because
Daniel.
you deserve
Daniel,
it.
you better
You
do it,
are
Daniel.
good at your job. I like Daniel.
Pemberton.
Pemberton, Daniel,
Comma
Pemberton,
Daniel.
Pemberton, Daniel. But yeah,
Oh my
I mean
gosh.
that's
we could talk about this movie all day.
Yeah, no,
Seriously.
seriously, this could be
Yeah.
like an hour and 20, 30-minute podcast, but we don't want to do that to you guys.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's
but
okay.
I guess like for my ending note is just like if any production company out here ever listens to this, make original IPs.
Yes.
We like it. Like
Yes.
you're gonna get the numbers. I promise. Obviously, do something that's gonna be like compelling. Like don't just do whatever.
Right.
But this is, it was so good, and I loved it. And just please, just keep making originals, guys. Please, everyone, just keep
Yes.
making originals.
Amen.
Amen.
And if anybody wants to comment on their favorite parts or
Yes.
participate
Go ahead.
on the questions,
Please. That's good.
please
Yeah.
do.
Please.
We love reading those comments and
Yep.
commenting.
Please do.
Yeah.
So everyone, I want to hear your thoughts, and I honestly want to hear what you guys want us to talk about next. So
Yeah.
please do. Victor, anything else?
Thank you. Keep subscribing, keep liking, keep sharing, and we appreciate everybody. And glad you guys like the film, and hopefully you guys give it a shot as well. Thank you.
All right.
Show your feet one more time.